Fogged or Fakota. Either works.
I like Fakota.
Fakota sounds like a pastry. Or it sounds like ciabatta bread. I'll take it on I'll take it on some Fakota bread.
Get some Fakota.
Anyways, we're getting into the late night oil here as this is our final round of day action, and it's another game that does matter here. We have Empire currently sitting at a nice modest score of 4 points to Vici J having a bit of a tougher time. 2 points, a bit surprising. A lot of people were saying Vici J, this is looking like the team. They have a lot of Western influence. They're showing a lot of promise, even in DPL, but here they are sitting at the bottom, and we'll have to see here. What is going to pan out from this? Empire, hungry for the 2-0. That can rise them up to the top, where we currently have OG securing the top seed. The Overlords.
Yep.
Just laughing at everyone.
Supreme Overlords, we
No
could
one
say.
could even scratch us. We didn't even lose a game. All these pathetic peasants here battling it out for second seed. We'll have to see who's going to get it. Here's our draft. So no surprise to see these bands.
I think the picks are extremely predictable too, to be honest with you. Empire has been, really liking their first pick, Earth Spirit. It's just one of the heroes that's been winning majority of the games. It's got a massive win rate. Vici J, they have played with the Monkey King before. FY did not look very comfortable on the hero at all, I have to say. And then the Centaur is one of ROTK's specialty. His other heroes were banned out already, so yeah, it was pretty natural to see those picked up. Batrider picked up is kind of just like versus the Monkey King. That's one of the few times, and he has the pairing with the Earth Spirit at least. So
I'm excited. I mean, this is our first time getting a front row seat to the Empire show.
Yes.
And they seem to be one of the teams. I thought it was only like in July who was still on this first phase Batrider kick, but
it's versus Monkey though. It is versus Monkey. So you get the flying vision. You cut the tree.
That's true. Yeah. You got to say, I liked NP's idea of going for the clockwork. But I don't know if we're going to see any other team consider options like that. But Batrider works well. And Lifesteer banned out in a no-brainer in the second phase. Could have been a juicy option for Empire if they were able to get it in that second phase. So moving forward, this doesn't tell us a whole lot. I'm just hoping to God we don't get an Alchemist.
Yeah, that's pretty much all.
But these two teams are not really Alch players. They're not really Naga players. So I'm sensing some action here.
Some battling. Let's go.
Battling. Some good old Dota.
Some Ursas, some Axes. Let's go, Empire. Give me an Ursa. They've been picking a lot of Ursa, actually, at least in here. At least, what, one?
That's an FN classic,
It's an FN classic.
It's an FN classic from his days on, what was he on, Vega Squadron before Empire?
He was on Vega.
I heard he is quite the troll, though, in his pubs. I heard some of these guys, him, maybe a certain king of ours, can be quite the griefers.
Yeah, I've had Chappie grief me a couple times. FN, actually, people always say that this guy's got a terrible attitude and stuff. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people say that he's got a bad attitude and stuff. I have to say, every time I've played with FN in a pub, I've had a great experience. We're both giggling and laughing, and we're all actually playing the game. Everybody else has said, they're like, dude, how do you have a good game with FN? That guy just rages and whines instantly. I'm like, dude. Had a great game experience. We're both giggling and laughing, and we're all bands too. So in the third, fourth stages, the PA and the troll bands.
He just loves those action-packed cores. I'm all about that life too. So
yeah,
here we go through final second phase. And here, probably got to start considering maybe some precious freeze options for final mid lane phase. Played a little bit of Lina here and there, but I don't know. Do you think a Lina ban is kind of warranted at all? I don't know if she's at that kind of level. No, they'll get rid of the Weaver, it looks like here. So it's time to bring on the second phase. And I would not mind seeing...
VJ's not been having great success, so they might be just maybe change some stuff out of the box, to be quite honest with you. A lot of their drafts have been looking a little bit different just because they're not really getting the heroes that they want. They're not getting to put ROTK on his heroes every single time. This time he does get the Centaur at least, but they have been having some, well, just glancing at the games actually, they've been having some just rough luck.
It's like they're always trying something different here.
Yeah.
That's weird. You don't want to be at this kind of a high-level tournament and you're still trying to figure out what is even working with your team, what's working in this meta, and they had a strong idea of what was working for a while, but I don't know, I guess things are changing here. You start to learn new things, and DAC suddenly develops its own new meta. But
yeah. They've been picking a lot of, Tinker and stuff, but but that doesn't work well versus the Bat Rider nor the Earth Spirit. Other than that, they picked Legion Commander a couple times. Okay, Juggernaut, just a very safe standard pick.
Just the safest pick ever.
I thought they might be going like more outside the box just because of their the way that they've been drafting, but it's also because of the bans. They haven't been able to get a lot of these
just way
heroes.
too safe right there.
Yeah.
Well, Empire obviously have already committed to their off lane, so going for a direct counter to the Jug with something like an Axe is not really a valuable option at this point.
This is actually just such a perfect Jug pick, actually. Amazing versus Earth Spirit in the laning phase. Great versus Bat Rider as well. Healing ward for the mid game nullifies a lot of Earth Spirit and Bat Rider if they're not able to get on top of it.
Very true. I even see mid lane Jugs get away without dealing with the early game harassment of a spirit. So that could be still an option for them.
Yeah,
depending
definitely.
on what Empire pull out. And it's going to be
the Ursa.
and Ursa. Yep, nicely done there.
Very good pairing with the Bat Rider, being able to burst somebody down during the lasso quickly, and also just incredibly good matchup versus the Juggernaut.
Now, there is a little bit of kiting capability with the Centaur Warrunner Stampede, but I'm curious if VGJ look to build on that, maybe with their extra support and some way to kind of avoid getting caught in the arms of the Ursa. 4-staff candidates and such. Maybe a classic Coddle pickup or some shit. We'll see.
Coddle could work.
Or even
I'm surprised a lot more teams haven't been like just grabbing the Coddle early on.
Yeah.
But it just seems like in this tournament, a lot of teams are they have their own style. Like OG has their own style. They just pick like the Visage and everything, just make it work. A lot of other teams are just focusing like this. The Monkey King, the Earth Spirit first two. I mean, Empire is the big Meepo guys. I mean, that was banned, of course, but...
Yeah, sorry, buddy, Chappie. You seem to find some success in that Meepo hero, but that might be the last time you'd be playing him here. So the Crystal Maiden ends up coming out for VGJ. Feels like yet kind of almost another safe pick just for the support here.
Yeah,
but,
just very safe standard hero. All their heroes obviously benefit from Arcane Aura. Every hero benefits from Arcane Aura.
So a lot of safeness for VGJ, but I'm just curious if they're at that kind of... They're feeling that they're at that play level right now where they can just find the success with these heroes or not. We'll have to see. Because I felt like before they were finding more success just, doing their thing, playing what works for them, and I don't know, they were like getting the Abaddon thing working for them, but now they've been just hit hard with everything they've found success with. Magnus, Abaddon, they just find themselves getting it banned out in that first phase. Invoker, though, to show up for Empire here. Should be a fun one. And he doesn't have a lot globally to kind of help set up any sort of Sun Strike game, but I guess Earth Spirit could look for opportunities in the side lanes.
Yeah, Lasso and Earth Spirit. Pretty decent.
It's decent.
Good versus through the Jug spin as well.
Well, now they see at least VGJ have the option now for the 5th pick to decide on what they want for their best possible matchup against the Invoker in the mid lane. There's only so many that can kind of get the upper hand against an Invoker.
Yeah, I mean, they can't really go for the TA for themselves just because they already have the Earth Spirit Bat Rider.
What if they just disgustingly pick up a Viper here? I mean,
they could still put the Jug mid. It's very good versus the Invoker. They can still pick up another hard carry.
That is true.
Very good versus the Earth Spirit rotations.
That's true. Oh, final ban.
Options a little open still for themselves. Depends on what Aggressive wants to play and what Freeze wants to play and the laning phase. Empire needing their secondary support.
I don't see many drafts where these teams are saving their 5-position support for their 5th pick, but I've seen it a couple times already today. And here, Empire do it again. Do you need like a saver, like the Oracle Dazzle department, or do you need like extra stuns? Do you need
some more team fight? Wouldn't hurt. I mean, they
team
already
fight?
have Invoker
Like
and Earth
Warlock
Spirit. Yeah,
team
Warlock
fight?
could be cool.
That'd be neat. It's either that, or you get something to kind of amplify the current DPS you have here for someone like your Ursa. Maybe they could even get the Coddle. Who knows? It'd be nice to have against the Monkey King. Give the extra mana power to the Invoker.
They haven't really played it, though, at least for Empire. They've been playing a lot like what? They picked Rubik, some Disruptor, some Ogre, and then the Warlock, as we mentioned.
I don't know if you want to put Ogre or Spirit together. Yeah, Warlock's good. Yeah, I mean, it would help. Magnetize is currently, and Invoker is like their team fight right now. Well, they're thinking long and hard about it. Or they already know what they want. They just want to
just confirm. Yeah, just wait till
just
last
tick
minute.
away the clock. Make them sweat a bit.
I mean, the Rubik is like the King R hero that I always think about, but
Some good steals. Stampede. Maybe we'll learn finally the answer, the tree dance on tree dance.
yeah, they go for the Rubik.
Yes, we might get our answer.
We might get our answer. Oh, by the way, the question we're talking about is we were all contemplating downstairs is can you jump? Really, Naga?
No.
All right, well, we were contemplating can you if Monkey King jumps on a tree and Rubik has the tree hop as well, can they hop on the same tree together? Is it an
What
inception?
happens?
Someone's gonna have the answer for us, but all right, Naga Siren.
Yeah, well, everything was great for VGJ, and I was all cool with them because they had good comfort heroes, and then they went ahead and picked this son of a gun.
That's kind of cool. I haven't gotten to see the Naga Monkey King combo where you sleep and just set up the Monkey King ult on top of it. So that could be a little cool, little niche thing, but
Yeah, that's kind of nice. Well, I mean, it's a lot on their 4-man here. Jug, Centaur, Monkey King, Crystal Maiden. I'd feel okay with that kind of a squad doing a lot of work, creating space for the Naga to farm up. But Empire it's Empire, dude. This is like raw CIS aggression.
comfort heroes.
Oh, you want a
board.
Naga? You want to take some time? You want to farm up, huh? Well, we're just gonna come and beat your ass. Take objectives. Not allow you to get to that point. Or at least that should be the motive here from Empire.
I think that they kind of like have to. I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like they're kind of a little bit under the gun with the Ursa. I mean, Ursa doesn't scale incredibly hard. Invoker is one of those heroes that's always like you can put like a kind of a question mark because he can just be incredibly powerful at the later stages of his combos.
So does this mean, that, by the way, that the Naga now is going to be in the mid lane, or is Jug still going to the mid lane?
I think either.
I would
I
think
think
maybe the
probably the
Jug.
Naga.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because like the Earth Spirit ganking potential, I think is like it's tougher to go on the Jug.
it's absolutely tougher to go on the Jug. see
Whereas a gank on a Naga, I think could be a bit more successful. You're not going to see any sort of early like Earthbind or whatever to hold him down. Let's go! It's
Looks like
versus time.
aggressive is going to be playing the Jug. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to throw the mid Naga. Just, I mean, mid Naga.
Yeah, aggressive Jug. Flashbacks to TI5 when he had that like record-breaking GPM Jug game or something. It was nuts. So this guy knows his way around a Jug here. Let's get into it. Early movement coming out from Empire. Couple of TPs, smokes even. Getting out, getting all the vision necessary. One nice and deep in their offlane space. One modest one over here watching over the Roche pit.
Oh, they caught Vision of FY already.
Oh, and he's going for the
They saw
heavy
him.
value ward.
They saw him doing that already, too.
He's going to be losing that. FY Monkey King. You were saying he didn't have the best showing on it before.
They did pressure him though. They did like
Yeah.
like an aggro, and he was forced to get his Jingu mastery, and he didn't actually have the tree dance until like level 4. I didn't actually get a chance to watch the game. I was hearing from others that were saying it, so
okay.
I didn't get a chance. Nor did I have time to actually go back and watch the VOD just yet.
Well, he's got Tree Dance now.
Yep. And he's
And-
actually spotting the Earth Spirit.
Yes, he is. Earth Spirit. Standard pickup here. Orb of Venom says that I might want to get frisky early on.
He's ready to roll away as soon as if they try to go on him. Look at his positioning here.
Oh, yeah.
And he's gone.
He's like, I'll just roll away now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, now they're going to think that there's a ward in the... See, the thing is, though, they're picking out this ward right over here, actually, from VGJ, but that's a ward that the Chinese actually use mostly.
Yeah.
We've seen them be like pretty much the exclusive ones to be putting that one down, but that's where they're going to expect that the Earth Spirit plays it because of his positioning.
I remember seeing that and thinking, I definitely want to try that myself.
We saw it in a couple of our, like a couple months ago when we were here for WSG, or a month and a half or so when we were here for WSG. We saw the people doing it in pubs, and we were like, this must be an influence thing. And then we were looking at some programs, and we were like, yep, it's influenced by the Chinese pro players. They really like using that word.
Neato. Good to know. A little antidote there. And we get underway. Early frisky movement. Doesn't seem like there's going to be too much commotion, except for this case. Goshchik is going to be taking the lane with him, it would appear, except he may be cut off. There comes FY springing his way in from the trees, but still in the skies here. Goshchik will be able to fly up and through the river, back up towards his shrine. And taking that full wave, almost lone druid style. He'll even use the shrine early on, just making the most of having the full wave to himself. All right. Fun little Bat Rider antics here.
This is going to be really nice. He's going to pull it into his other creep wave here, so he's going to mess up the creep equilibrium a lot.
And suddenly it's in the perfect spot. Oh, well, some tower hits will come in, but that works out nicely for him.
Yeah, the other wave is going to push into him anyway. He's going to get his level 2 nice and easy, and some more on top of that.
All right, look at this. Just casual Earth Spirit walking around looking for what the hell the Centaur's up to. And ROTK, who is obviously not residing in his lane, has been spotted. And I guess it's just more of the Earth Spirit keeping him in check. Nearby Fenrir is waiting on the high ground.
Yeah, if he was a little bit lower, he could have committed for that with the Sunstrike on top, but...
Looks like aggressive. Forced out Blade Fury here, trying to make a move for Ghost Chick, but Ghost Chick just does the Firefly once again and tries to step out of the harm's way. But
Fenrir and ROTK jungling together.
Yeah, what is happening over here? Tag team
leached.
jungle action.
It's getting leached as well by the Ear Spirit.
Tri-lane juggling here. But that does keep the Ear Spirit a little bit occupied, and the pressure off the Naga in the mid lane, who can kind of take it a bit to FN, and currently is 11 to FN's Invoker. 9-2. Oh, I guess I didn't mention that, by the way. I was expecting the FN Ursa.
Oh, yeah. Oops. I wasn't.
But Chappie playing the Ursa.
Misspoke.
Hey, he plays with one of the better Ursas in the game, so I guess that's nice.
Aggressive, getting some pressure on him right now.
Yeah,
should be okay. The Firefly looks like it's going to be running out quite soon. 2 sticky stacks, but yeah, he's just fine.
Is he? I don't know.
Oh, with the Sunstrike, maybe not.
Oh, gets it done! Simultaneous action, though, as you can see. The Earth Spirit was also able to get an opening and takedown of Fenrir, quickly making it a 2-0 for Empire.
Wow. He gets that one on his own.
He's aggressive. You know.
I didn't really expect that
deal.
Sunstrike to come out that early on, but beautiful play there by Ghostic and FN. Just like we said, Empire with the pressure. That's what they need to do in this game. That's what their lineup has to do versus a Naga Siren. That's always what you have to do versus a Naga Siren. That hero he is the commanding force in the lane, and we saw it earlier versus the Liquid EG game. Even though EG had an incredibly good game, they just got put versus this Naga, and he just didn't let them ever bring their base.
How you doing there,
lanes out. ROTK getting pressured by King R, 30 HP. Sunstrike coming out again.
Got him!
Bam!
Dude, Empire are nailing this early game.
Here we
You
go.
want aggression? They got it. All up in their business. Bottom lane,
again.
though, maybe a bit of over-aggression. We'll have to see. Ghost Chick looking to walk away from this little bird family and towards the other side. He's zoning Boulder Smash, maybe trying to catch FY while he was in the tree. Whatever the case may be. Not going to find the mark there, and they will step off from each other. Just constant harassment in the face. This has got to be getting a little bit under the skin of aggressive for sure.
Yeah, I mean, this is what's going to kind of happen when you have 2 heroes just straight up jungling. You're giving Empire just the ability to just be like, okay, we're going to run around with our supports. Like Rubik was like, okay, I know Centaur's jungling over here. We have a ward to see him. And Earth Spirit's bottom just running around doing whatever he wants because of that.
And Chappie also gets to be a big breadwinner in his lane. But he's 23-11. The Naga's still neck and neck with him actually in that mid lane.
Yeah.
Still really doing some work here. But, you know, FN's like, that's fine because I got kills. Sunstrikes help me. FY to the tree. Gets pinged as he sees the 2 of them move together. Freeze. Going to tag the shrine to build up some mana. That's where FY will show himself. But that's just as they commit with the boulder smash. So he almost flies into the stun. And you got 3 already here. The Naga does manage to split him off, but they're still going to go for her. She seems like the biggest treat right now. Trying to roll away, but does get body blocked. Good takedown there for the Earth Spirit, but Freeze will end up going down, certainly making this worth it. FY jumps back in and jumps right back out, but he can quickly take down that tree and stun him. Flames breaks him off, jumps back to the tree. Sunstrike! Oh,
just off the mark.
It is. He goes to the next tree. Long ball, no attack. One more. No
way.
He jumps over and makes it out and away. How does this man live?
That was ridiculous. He like primal spring down, jumped right back, instantly back up into the same tree.
FY's just like, oh my god.
Well, saying that he had a bit of a rough game earlier on the Monkey King, looks like he might have been practicing that one because that was some high-skilled plays.
Barely made it out from that one. BGJ do manage to get themselves on the board, but yeah, as we're watching right there.
Trouble. Sunstrike's going to come out in a second. ROTK, you are in a precarious situation.
How you doing there? And see you later. Man, this has got to be so frustrating. Nowhere safe for him to farm right now. Fenrir's got to be pretty much right by his side. Or he needs a jungle buddy.
It's exactly what they need to be doing in this early game. It's just perfect movements
coming out. Look at this, like, drawing the attention of everybody, but they will punish him for this. Again, though, he's taking out a Centaur for his own life and drawing the attention of both the supports on VGJ. So worth. No, best thing going for VGJ, though, is this, Naga mid game is, fair and okay. FN's still matching up in the CS, though. He's got level 6 to Freeze's level 6. He's actually winning the XP. Very nice. And, of course, all the meanwhile, the big bad bear in that top lane. 44 and 14 CS, adding some pressure onto the tier 1. It will be a little bit tricky for them to kind of, always work with the Roche. They have to make sure they find their timings right. It's kind of always scary to do Roche against a Naga kind of, team.
Absolutely. But that being said, he can always just kind of like sneak it in a way. If he just like goes off the map really quickly, it's like, oh god. If they're pressuring the map on the other side, then that's the opportunity for him to go. So maybe we'll see like a smoke rotation coming out from the Rubik toward the bottom lane soon, and they'll have the Ursa get a movement potential toward that Roshan.
Some extra attention here towards the bottom lane. It looked like maybe VGJ were looking for an opening. We had Earth Spirit on the other side. I like that. Long range pull right next to the bounty cap there. That was nice.
Yep.
Slick boulder roll right there. And he'll be rewarded with the bounty. Now our ROTK, who had been finding a lot of trouble in the jungle, has made his return to the off lane here. And, it's getting closer to trying to get that level 6, but it's still it's a tough life.
7-minute Midas. Beautiful for the Invoker because of those Sunstrike kills. Look at this little duo. Just
Empire Patrol.
Yeah,
they're like, who's jungling?
Just like,
yeah, I don't know. There's people missing from the lanes. Can we find them and murder them? I hope so. But as they just do their patrol, they miss most of the VGJ army sweeping through the other side. So little do they know, they have just avoided some potential trouble. Back at the bottom lane, Ghost Chick gets right back to his grind of Batrider farm here. He seems to be not one for going with the early drums, Fogged. He's a straight to the Blink Dagger kind of a guy.
He wants to be the one to. Yeah, he wants to just gank. I mean, they don't want to be able to like wait for this game. They don't want the Naga to get online. They want to be able to find those pickoffs with the Sunstrikes nonstop.
ROTK spots King R here. They'll just kind of flirt a bit, but no hard commitment there. FY shows himself as was that a sentry? Yes, it was. Did he see that?
I think FY got on the low ground before he placed the sentry, so he wasn't able to see him.
Oh, elsewhere in the world, it looks like Ghost Chick's up to no good. He's gets the quick snipe and takedown of Aggressive using his first lasso.
First rotation by Chappie toward bottom lane. TP's down, gets himself a kill like we mentioned. Batrider lasso with Ursa. Ursa can bring it down very easily, and I'm pretty sure there was a Sunstrike on top of that as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's very easy bring down.
Rolling boulder coming on in for OGK. Immediate hoof stomp, but that's where the telekinesis comes into play. Not using the boulder smash here, maybe feeling like it can't be done, but they had to wait a bit, I guess, for the extra timing on that Sunstrike. They're not able to get the connection this time. ROTK is looking to get at him. He has got a double edge, but on the other side, it is going to get the quick burst of the Rubik. He goes down first. Earth Spirit, gets caught with the FY stun, leaping up and in. Aggressive with the Blade Fury, will get the finish. A double kill for the Juggernaut. All right,
nice
BGJ.
Rotations.
Flexing some muscle here in the early game, saying that we're not going to get easily bullied.
A little bit of a mirror rotation, right? Chappie moves bottom, kills Aggressive. Aggressive's like, yeah, that's what you're going to do. I'm going toward your safe lane then.
I'll take 2. Good stuff for them, and now they can add some pressure onto the Tier 1 themselves, but could be turning to a bit of a mirror match here. We already have Earth Spirit hanging here on the bottom, but still level 3, close to 10 minutes in. I think it's about time to find them XP. I guess a kill could help that. Rolling in, boulder smash, but a Stampede comes out. 1 ult for the little lady, and she'll live and move away.
Tower pressure at least.
Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, good tower pressure there, but Rubik's been able to find some XP farm for himself. But yeah, Earth Spirit's gonna need some loving.
Doesn't look like they want to give him that loving though.
Yeah,
looks like King R is like, that tome is mine, dude.
What?
He purchased it for himself. Maybe he purchased it for the Earth Spirit. It is possible, but
he's like, I gotta get that tree dance. But well, it looks like they're gonna bring full attendance here towards the bottom lane. They just need a little bit more farm though. Batrider's getting so close to that Blink Dagger. VGJ will reside on the other half of the map. It looks like they take their farm for there, and FN, he's been finding good strike kills and some extra farm from the mid lane, so no reason to kind of change there for now. Except that FY is kind of coming over.
Ghostic has 60 gold to the Blink Dagger now, so he's going to have it in any second.
And that's when we say this is a good power peak for Empire.
There you go.
Those are big words. All right, nice little D-ward here for Mr. King R.
This is where they can make a lot of space. Chappie's making his move toward the top lane. He's got his Vlads finished up. This is where they can go for a smoke play with the Blink Dagger and try to force some aggression away from that Roche pit. And Chappie might be able to go for the sneak. But as I say that, it's actually Vici on the aggression. As soon as Chappie ports top, they make their way toward him. See where Ghostic wants to go with this first Blink Dagger movement.
Licking his lips, aggressive with an Omni Slash ready to go. A sweet, juicy bear target. Could be hanging out nearby, but looks like they'd be coming up short. They need FY to kind of scout things out. He hops through the trees, even under the smoke. Looks like they've spotted something, and they've seen a bear. He's feeding. This is our best chance. They creep in slowly. Looking to pounce. Aggressive. Looking to make the mark. There's the stun. Moving in for the Omni Slash. Does he even need it? Oh, they pop out the ulti. Good smart move to wait it first, but
eats FY.
At that moment, he immediately chomps him apart for the turnaround play. They can't quite get it. Stampede comes out, but they're able to punish him. What a turnaround from Empire.
Beautiful steal from King R, stealing the Stampede, able to catch up to them. Omni Slash was not committed.
How are Empire just there so quick? I guess just teleport to the shrine, and I don't know. They suddenly showed up and they were ready to go.
They were in the mid lane. Like it looked like they were wanting to smoke, but then they kind of were like, nah, maybe we should just wait on it a bit because King R had one, and then he passed it off to Ghostic, and Ghostic had it in his inventory for a moment, and then he made them like it was a, and then they saw the move start going on the Ursa, and Chappie's already so tanky with his Enrage. Not able to bring him down quick enough. Just get turned around on easily with the beautiful steal from King R.
It's a good thing he got that tome, I guess.
It was a great thing that he got that tome, huh?
All right. So, well, good thing for Earth Spirit, though, is that he is about 5.5. Bad thing is that Aggressive's nearby, and he has that Omni Slash still. So, we'll see if he can find his way in there. But Weaseling also nearby. King R is back in the grind. And we have Ghost Chick. Aggressive is going to be forced to do a Blade Fury. Are they going to pursue it? No, ROTK.
They're both under vision of each other.
Trying to be the bouncer here. Fenrir also considering sweeping on forward. FY is going to commit out the stun. Meanwhile, it's actually FN getting the finish on Freeze, but we keep action here. Jumping in, FY springs into gear. Ghost Chick going to get briefly stunned. Quick steal, and there it is. Tree dance. Come on. Jump on each other, please.
I hope we get to see it.
He gets out, makes it away. Empire will avoid any trouble, but I guess the big thing out of that whole mess was that top lane Naga goes down. Fortunately, we weren't watching there. I was ready for a real gang fight here.
Yeah, I think Chappie was just running at him, and he got sunstriked afterwards because FN did pick up that kill. FN now finishing it. Oh my God, finishing his Aghanims right now. What? It's 14 minutes. Okay.
This man.
Sumail had one, I think, almost at the same exact time earlier as well. So FN getting all those Sunstrike kills, 107 CS as well on him at 14 minutes.
Feeling pretty good here. Empire getting close to a 4K net worth advantage overall.
That's high.
XP is even higher than that.
It's over 7 last hits per minute on the Invoker already. Impressive when he's laning versus a Naga Siren, but he did go to the jungle a lot. Looks like they're going to be going for that Roche, and King R is doing the space move. He's like, I'm just running in, force something to happen so we can secure that Roche on. They do secure it. And now the Blink Daggers are going to be coming out for the Ursa as well.
But they've spotted a nice little extra treat. You take one of ours, we'll take one of yours. In addition to that Roche, they will score the Crystal Maiden. Empire, you know, still meeting good quota. Now, they're getting a lot of kills here, Fogged, and it's seeming nice and swell, and it doesn't actually stop there. FY gets dropped in the bottom lane. FN picks up another. This guy's going into serious beast mode on this Invoker right now, and I might not have to move the camera away from him too much longer, right?
I'm just like, I didn't even see FY actually there. I don't know how he even killed him. I'm like, all right, maybe just, it's late. It's late. I'm making you miss kills. This is me.
No. This game is nutty, and I'm loving it, man. In the mid lane also, the slaughter continues here. Empire just thirsty for action. And
there's a smoke of deceit on the ground behind the tower, too. Right there, just chilling.
Oh, shit. Someone get that purple stuff.
Yeah, dude, they could. I mean, that's great if you steal a smoke from the enemy team. Okay. We're like, dude, our smoke's there. The courier was like going back and forth.
All right, well, now it's great. Empire getting a lot of kills here, Fogged, but, you know, what about moving forward these objectives, too? You got to remember, you know, getting these tier 1s, they've gotten one so far. Are they still meeting good timing on that front, or could this Naga, who I'm looking over at now is getting closer to Radiant, still be a problem? Early today, I think there was a certain EG versus Liquid match.
Yep.
I'd hate to see a rerun of that here.
They're doing a great job of dealing with her already.
Oh, they may deal with her now. Say, roll in, get the silence. Can she get the song off anyway? Ooh, Stampede helps to avoid.
No lasso for one more second.
She makes
it
away.
Is he going to
die? Maybe with one more boulder.
Yep, dead anyway.
Oh, wow, it just tickles on through and gets it done.
They have wards everywhere just watching wherever the Naga's jungling.
Would it have mattered if she just went for the basic sleep TP out? why not just do that to save your own life? Well, I guess just thought they'd be able to make it away with the back of a Stampede or something.
Yep. Didn't want to have to expend 2 ultimates to try to save his life.
Yeah. But
now this is perfect for Empire. Pressuring these tier 1s is the ideal. Close the map a bit onto the Naga Siren, and I think that they are actually doing enough to be able to deal with the Naga Siren. If they keep this tempo up, it's perfect for them to deal with the Naga Siren, because he's not going to be able to hit that massive peaking timing.
And they're doing this a good job. They have some nice offensive wars. They claim half the map, and if they're doing that, who's going to take the share on Vici Gaming's side? Is it aggressive the Jug, or is it the Naga now? Because they can't split it both ways. If they do, certainly ROTK is going to get nothing. The supports are going to get absolutely nothing. They're just going to be starving. Luckily for ROTK, I mean, he's got his blink. He's got his blink dagger, but you know, stuff more on top of that moving forward is going to be tough as long as Empire have this kind of control. Because Vici Gamer are going to be feeling a little bit neutered here.
Look at them just positioned around the shrine, just waiting for Chappie to push into the top lane. They're waiting for somebody to TP on this maybe.
But like a lot missing off the map is definitely got to be a little concerning here for Vici J. Some of them not even wanting to go to the lane. Freeze is farming the ancient camp nearby. Aggressive is also working in the jungle. ROTK shows himself, but
they're literally just waiting.
Everyone's just like, I'm too scared. I'm too scared to go out there.
Empire just waiting for somebody to react toward the top lane, toward the push. ROTK starting to. They're pinging it out. Looks like they might know that there's people on the sidelines there.
They're just going to give the tower. Empire just going to have to keep waiting there. I mean, it looks like finally VGJ have kind of congregated themselves back inside their own base. Is this a smoke play? Fenrir's got one in his pocket. Got the ultis up.
They've got the Radiance.
Why don't they go ahead and try to take it to him? Maybe bait a certain ROTK in lane now. Empire are hungry for it. They're looking at it. They'll go for the roll. Can the counterplay come out? Does it need to happen with the lead in of a Stampede? Now they look to turn it around. Good stun setup onto FY. Blade Fury rolling on in. He tries to dish out the Magnetize, but he goes down immediately. Freezing Field to come out, and quickly they claim 2. That's going to be the Aegis here, but meanwhile FN gets the quick snipe on the Naga, slamming her down with the Sunstrike, making it still a very nice trade for Empire at this point. Looking to re-engage. Chappie running on forward, but good positioning here from VGJ. Re-engage. Omni Slash does manage to jump through the creep wave, but still be able to get the finish onto King R. Now, looking for more. Vici J hoping to catch a couple of stragglers here. FN goes into Ghost Walk and will quickly hustle down the lane. Chappie, though, he's a fighter. Jumps in, wants Monkey Meat. Can't quite get the slashing finish. Now they're going to jump onto him, hitting him with all the stuns, all the firepower they got. He pops out the ulti. He gets the Force Staff away. They're going to spring on top of him. He turns and slaps the face of FY and says, don't even bother. On the other side, they are going to be chasing for pursuit onto aggressive, but they can't quite get him. Man, Empire, they can fight, man.
Every single time it looks like it might be like decent for Vici there. Freeze gets Sunstrike in the back line.
Yeah, man, just FN is just a sniper in this game.
Okay, interesting. I haven't seen many players been doing this on the Invoker lately. He goes for the experience gain over the double Force Spirit.
Oh, or the performance
aggressive,
like this.
Getting beaten down with the cold snap as his spin goes down. Man, Vici J is playing very sloppy, I do have to say.
J gripping the Tau already in this game. What is happening? 7-17. Empire get their comfort draft. They know the objectives they got to go for. They know what they got to do to make sure this Naga just becomes a non-factor. They're doing it, man.
I mean, Empire is literally just running at them, and Vici just doesn't seem to be dealing with that issue just very well yet.
Ooh. I mean, Chappie's just yelling. He's angry. How dare you, Freezing Field? Runs away from it. Vici J are just like, oh, they've left. We can finally go farm.
Oh my god, they're going to catch Freeze again. How do they just... They always just know where he is. These wards. This vision by Empire is just so godly this game. Every single time, they just know exactly where the Naga's moving, and they catch him every moment. He's got 5 deaths. Those are like all Sunstrike kills, too.
I'm glad they're catching him because I'm not.
FY died bottom. I was actually looking at that one. I can't believe
I've been spoiled by the mainstream and the dedicated ops that I've totally forgotten how to control a camera.
That's fine.
All right. Well, King R, that's cute. Stolen Blade Fury avoids the stomp play.
To be fair, a lot of these kills have been just like Sunstrike kills all over the place, or people just getting bursted down so quickly that it's like I pan the camera over and the guy's already dead. And I'm like, I can't even
I'm
say
surprised. Like I forgot to add it for like spectators. That at least there'll be like a mini map Sunstrike icon or something. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Well, 19-7 Empire. Dare I look at the net worth graph? Whew.
Starting to look pretty
It's a deep
commanding.
one.
Yeah.
And that's a Naga lineup they're going against.
And they're going to be able to start.
Who got their Radiance.
They're going to be able to cripple the vision a lot more now, too. Gem picked up on the side of Ghostic. He's got 4-step. He's going to have his Boots of Travel soon, too.
She can't even get her Boots of Travel yet.
Yeah.
That is tough. Trying to muscle way through a couple of dragons here. Empire getting these lanes back into a more pressuring state against the will of Vici J. FN's got his, of course, Octarine now lined up in his sights.
They just have to play a little bit better and just defend it, force more things to happen and just let the Naga be able to farm. But it's like impossible for right now just because of the way that Empire has been playing with the way that they've been warding. They're always just knowing exactly Vici's movements.
The hit squad's back out here for Vici J. Hasn't been able to find a whole lot of success this game thus far. Or maybe just a mere expedition to be able to get some safe wards down and create a bit of a space that the Naga could eventually move into and farm up with. Seems like they've already identified that no one from Empire is currently in their side of the jungle, so they'll just work with that for now. But Empire trying their best. They're going to begin to pressure down this bottom lane and draw the attention of VGA and drag them back towards them and into a fight because Empire are winning every fight. So
look at how aggressive Chappie is. Like, no fear whatsoever.
Come
He's
at
just
me.
sitting behind the tier 2.
yeah, he wants the fight to come to him, and, well, they're going to be looking for it. A bit of a swing and a miss right there. Bat Ray moving in, gets forced back out, but they quickly zap and take down. I think Aggressive was there briefly, but, man, he got just annihilated. ROTK looking to step in with his own Stampede. Fenrir from the back line barely surviving with the rest of the freezing field.
Just
Eventually gets slashed down. It's just a bloodbath here. Empire just crushing onto VTJ. A triple kill for Chappie. My goodness, someone save us right now. I don't think
Naga
this
is enough to handle this. Even if he gets to the point of where he's going to be super farmed, the side of Empire is going to be more farmed.
One song this game, I don't think either. Like,
No.
there's no song turnarounds. There's no song saves.
People are
She's
dying
still
too
in
fast.
Frantic farm mode.
Aggressive,
They're just hemorrhaging out
aggressive
right now.
got like clipped by the boulder silence, and then he just gets bashed by Chappie and just gets blown up instantly.
Crazy. He was like made of paper.
The aggression.
CIS Dota, baby. Okay. Well, they get their tier 3. That means that free money on those shrines if they want to just back up for that. And they're just going to go all the way back home and tell the story of how they just rocked them. All right.
Already max Wex and max Exort on the Invoker. So the Tornado doing a lot of damage. So if he's able to catch, if he's able to catch, I think if he catches the Crystal Maiden and Tornado, he can just Tornado Sunstrike and the CM's just dead. A lot of these heroes just get bursted down insanely quickly by an Invoker right now. Now how do Vici try to come back in this one?
Basher is almost there for FY. If Empire coaxed into an awkward spot and they can get a really good Monkey King ult, could stutter step him a bit.
I just don't even think that the
Freezing Field is in a
those
great
four
spot.
heroes aren't going to do so much. It's like this is like all in on Freeze, but Freeze is just too far behind now to really be able to be a factor.
This would be a seriously grimy game if VGJ can pull it back. It would be like we're starting to just let the Naga do her thing, and she just somehow crept into being a problem. It would take a lot of negligence, I'd say, from Empire to let VGJ crawl themselves back into this game.
They should just be like, kind of chilling around as a unit, doing exactly what they're doing right now.
This is good. I mean, they recognize, okay, Roche is up. Now, again, you're going against the Naga lineup. Maybe VGJ can find their way around the corner here and pop a good song. I don't see BKBs here, so we'll see. It's ambitious to say, but it looks like VGJ are like, you know what, maybe we don't even go close. The Bat Rider is going to be on scouting patrol here, and we'll see if there's anyone out. They can't even get close, yeah.
That's BKB on Invoker, so he would have been able to just clean it up if the sleep did come out.
Jeez. Empire have all their bases covered, man.
Prepping for everything already,
This is good, yeah.
Double
really
Blink Dagger, or triple, or wait. 5 Blink Daggers now. Yeah, they have 5 Blinks on Empire.
People looked at Empire, coming to this and easily said underdog. Them, maybe some would have said LFY, but they're showing up to the group stage. Definitely more than a lot of the other teams, former TI winners.
That being said, though, VGJ has been looking a lot more shaky than the performances we did see them coming out from them from Starladder.
Yeah,
taking out OG.
Yeah, they had their groove back then, but people had figured out that kind of game, and they've already moved past it. Oh, FY trying to pressure some of the side lanes here, but will get forced back home as Empire are going to be cleaning out the remaining shrine duty.
They actually have 5 blink daggers on Empire. Like, they can just get on top of them. Just look at this.
Blink, 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 blink.
Who needs Stampede?
That's so funny. Just such a big space barrier created around Empire. Okay,
They do need to keep the aggression up, though. That's the thing.
Deep. He's using like his illusions in the lane, possibly also to kind of scout nearby jump attempts here. But as he finds his farm elsewhere, Empire are back on the move here. Now they are in taking racks shape.
They're not pushing their side lanes, but I guess they're just going to go push the top one in. But Freeze is doing a great job of just cutting the other 2 waves and forcing them back.
Uh-oh. This is
a problem. This is exactly how Liquid came back.
This is how it begins.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is how it begins, Empire. The weeds are growing. You got to recognize it and deal with it.
They're going to spot Freeze in the tree line.
Okay, they found the weed. They're moving in. They spotted the little fish lady. She's like, no more of this. No more of this. Stop it. Stop it right there.
So it was... As soon as they recognize, they find the solution and bring him down instantly.
Okay, Empire. We were concerned at first, but they are not going to fall victim to that kind of nonsense and get back to moving forward here. All right, VGJ. Now it's on you. Maybe it's you, aggressive. Naga goes down. What has he got here? Diffusal, Yasha trying to go for the Manta.
He's pretty much has it. He's about 20 gold from the Manta.
Gotta avoid the grips, though.
They have to just somehow be able to push the waves out, not let Empire hit their base, but too late.
Yep, Empire are hitting their base literally here as the Raxes are in certain trouble. FN, though, oh my god, this guy. Boop, boop, boop. It's gone. Zoning Tornado, don't even think about coming close here. FY, smoked out from the trees, has to head back towards his friends. And they just have to sit back and watch their home crumble before them. But ROTK says this is a possible opening, moves and gets a double stun, but here comes the counterplay. BKB going to be popped. Focus fully onto RTK. He's trying to flex it off with the help of the pipe. The song to try to slow down the damage, but he goes down. Their big horseman is no longer going to be a part of this action. Empire have claimed their first set of racks, and they're going to take their business right to the mid lane and just say that this home is now ours. Okay.
Way too many different ways for Empire to initiate.
Yep. Blinks here, blinks there. Grab, lasso, pullback. Monkey King going to get taken down. Good hit from ROTK. Follow-up damage going to be there possibly, but no. The man fight winner is certainly going to be the bear in this one. Chappie just rushes right through aggressive and takes him apart. And now they reposition back outside the base. Now a re-engagement here. FN looking in with the tornado setup. The buyback here from ROTK. Ooh, he stepped back but gets forced towards safety, but they're not done with him yet. Deafening Blast should help get the finish. Freezing Field, some modest damage, and they'll get a big bounty with a takedown onto FN. Freeze picks that one up, and he gets 1,200 gold for it.
A little bit too bloodthirsty.
A little bit.
Could have refrained from going for those crazy dives and just ended up hitting the building and probably would have been in a better position here, but they feel very confident with their, they feel like they have a massive lead, and they do 20,000 gold lead.
Not game over yet. I don't know. 2 racks down, I'd say, okay then, VGJ, you're starting to think about game number 2. But Naga gets that huge swing of money. You only lose 1 set of racks. I think VGJ feel like there might be some possible chances. We'll see, though.
They probably got, pretty low percentage. I'd say probably like 15.
But you're saying there's a chance.
There's definitely still a chance. It's just depending on if Freeze can cut the waves and if Empire can just close the game out with like the one next pickoff or one next Roche.
How filthy of a Naga player is Freeze, really? Can he slime his way through these back lanes and be able to just... I mean, look at this top lane is almost at the high ground.
VGJ going for their own smoke.
Oh.
This looks like it might be a little bit of a desperation one, maybe trying to recover a gem. Could be possible. Or just get the gem for themselves. King
Desperation,
R. Looks like he might be the culprit here.
He just feels like he's cool in this mid lane, but okay. Well, he's gone. There's a Stampede. Follow-up stun's there, but VGK are like, oh my god, we got to kill. Now what? And they back up and try to make it away. FN wants to punish him, though. How dare you take down my brethren? And ROTK may be the one to have to pay the price here. It looks like he's been able to pull the focus of Empire towards the other side. But Chappie, a one-man army over here trying to swing with 4? My god, man. I don't think you're that manly.
He's got
King
enrage
ult.
in a second. He's using the enrage.
Oh, he's barely alive.
He's gonna
30 life.
So
finally
close.
goes down. Chappie, come on. That was
crazy.
way over ambitious there.
Yeah. He just got netted.
He needed a +1 at least if he wanted to make it out from that one, but all the rest of his team had all that focus onto ROTK. So, okay.
Nice chunk of gold going toward FY. Now he's sitting at 2,000 after that basher, as you were mentioning.
Whoa. Okay, okay.
All right. Chances increased by quite a
15
mark.
to
15.
20, what, 20, 25? 20, maybe? We'll see.
Yeah, maybe like 20%-ish. No, yeah, probably 20%. Yeah, I mean, it's small steps. Small steps.
Okay, it's like now they got to go up to top lane. They're going to have to deal with the top lane push. And as they go for that, Free steps back, picks up a new item possibly here. But and then I imagine moving towards the bottom lane.
Earth Spirit with a Shadow Blade. It's like first
What?
for me.
Yeah, I do never see that.
That's I mean, you know what he's doing. He's trying to just go for the pickoffs. Oh,
Yep,
FY.
Okay, good stun. Sunstrike will be there. Lots of huge, serious pure damage on that one. FY going to get dropped, but look who's there waiting to cut the wave here. Freeze has got the creeps even up inside the base hitting the tier 3.
Yeah, they have to just do their best to just keep these lanes pushed in, because that's, I mean, this is what we were talking about. This is what happened with the Liquid game earlier. GH was able to just never allow EG to get their lanes pushed out at one point, and they just ended up getting picked off a few times and just couldn't come back. FN buys himself the last 2 tomes, so now we're going to have a level 25 Invoker at 32 minutes.
All right.
He's got his Octarine finished up as well. He's just shy of the 25. He's about to have it from a couple more creeps, but see what he opts to go for. Yeah, here he has Octarine. He's massive.
What do you mean, what do you opts to go for? You mean between the tornado
Tornado or the
cooldown?
AoE Deafening Blast, yeah. We've seen Miracle tends to go for the AoE Deafening Blast, but as far as I know, most others go for the 18 Tornado cooldown, and he goes for the Tornado.
Okay. All right. Oh my god, look at these Nagas. They're all outside the front gates of Empire here. She just keeps sending them right up into the lane. Well, Empire have been able to kind of recuperate. They're pushing back through this bottom lane, but that was the lane they were able to take down. Vici J.
Smoked up again.
Yeah. Rounding all the way up through. Are they going to cut through their shrine? No. They're going to cut right through this choke point. Ghost Chick might be able to spot him, but the stun connection is going to be there from Vici J first. Counterplay comes out. FN lines up the shots, drops down the meatball, and it's going to be Vici J forced back, but they've grabbed a hold of the Monkey King, and they're going to be able to bring him down. ROTK will also join him on that. 2 drop from Vici J. They're looking for
Freeze
more.
did not have a TP. Did not TP, actually. He's just going to get chased down now. Shadow Blade, another Rolling Boulder coming through. Is he able to get the stun on him? He is.
Yes.
Rubik coming through. Doesn't have a lift just yet. 4 seconds, but they're going to grab him with the Tornado, and he's dead for sure.
Yes, he is. Does have a buyback, and does need to use it, it looks like. Troubles are coming here. And I don't know if Aggressive is a man alone between him and Fenrir that can hold the pressure coming in for Empire, because the top lane is pushing in. There it is. Buyback will come out. Chappie begins to scratch at the tier 3 a bit. Looks like Empire not going to just walk away at that point. No, they will.
Wait for the Roche.
That's why you feel like Chappie is definitely like playing his own game a bit right there. Like, he probably would have just stayed and kept hitting that tower unless Empire's like, okay, we got to go. He bought back. Let's go. He's like, oh, fine. So they'll go back, and unfortunately for them, that's actually a pretty long timer on Roche. Near max timer almost. I don't know. Another 2 minutes before it will be up. So a little bit of breathing room there for Vici J. Freeze is back now. But
Just got to keep forcing these side lanes in.
they have some deep wards here by Empire, so they step back, but I don't think they're going to
Fenrir.
go back too far. And as Fenrir moves in, gets spotted, they give him a Glimmer Cape, and he gets the hell out of there. Step in Tornado EMP, a little bit off the mark, but actually no, it manages to connect over on the other side for ROTK, and that's where Chappie looks to jump in. Can he get the one more slash finish? Yes, he can. Stampede also stolen by the Rubik. He's going to dish it out now. They're using it to get back into the action, and they're going to get the jump, getting a hold of Aggressive, and they'll blast him down. Aggressive now forced buyback to try to stay alive in this one. Can VGJ try to keep their heads afloat? With a song, they may be able to barely stay alive. Fenrir, oh my god, give me that sweet water. Barely staying alive on this one. Makes it back out. Now it's going to be Empire trying to get back
Chappie
outside here.
going back
Have they
in,
gone
though?
too far? Chappie, you're a madman. On the inside, hit with a frostbite. Ghost Chick helps him out with a force zap on the back end of his enrage. They will make it back outside. Holy moly.
His whole team like rolls and blinks out, and he blinks into the Crystal Maiden.
Chappie.
Chappie's nuts.
He must not be in voice chat with him or something. He needs to settle the hell down.
Aggression, though, I mean,
But they haven't done anything. They didn't get a Rex. They didn't hit a tower. They didn't do anything except go in there and kill Aggressive, I guess, and force out a buyback. I mean, that's nice and all, but, you know, they still got to get racks. The Naga's back out again. The weeds are growing. So
Yeah, get that next Aegis. Make sure they push these lanes up. Maybe we'll see something like a Maelstrom come out for somebody. I don't know. They don't really have any hero to grab it. It's a problem. Ursa needs to get his Abyssal. Invoker's already going to be maxed out. So, yeah, they actually don't even have anyone to go for that. Oh.
Anticipating that they're going to be going for the Roche. Oh, that Shadow Blade, though.
Dude, the Shadow Blade Earth Spirit.
Woo! Okay, new meta.
Just for catching.
Oh, two-man catch with the Boulder Smash. Two-man catch with the grip, but the Song will be forced out from freeze. But that means that Song's not available for a Roche contention, so Empire can now safely go in and
it was a level 3
life.
sleep, though, so it's 60 seconds. But, yeah,
they're
they're just going to
do
go
it
for
now.
Yeah,
and they have an Ursa. 60
no
seconds. They'll do it in 6 seconds. Oh, but look at this. I think VGJ want to have a say in the matter. Maybe feeling like if they want to have a chance in this game, they have to contest it. RTK fighting through a cold snap to try to walk there. Can't quite get close enough. Ghost Chick says, I got something ready for you after the Roche is done. Pulling RTK back towards the front of the pit. A Monkey King ult is going to get forced out, but still not strong enough to stop Empire. Finally, the Roche goes down. Chappie's going to pick it up. Fenrir steps in, says, what have I done? Tries to run back out. Omni Slash, though, is going to fly out from Aggressive and gets the pick up onto the bat. But Aggressive finds the Scary Bear inside the cave. Chappie scratching at him a bit, but now stunned, locked down a bit, hit with the EMP, but, well, it is going to be the Magnetize coming out, forcing back VGJ. And the space has been created. Empire ended up losing 2. Oh! Stun forced out. Okay, well, Empire will make it back. VGJ is just desperate to try to have a say in the matter there.
We get a fight recap.
Yeah, let's see here. Lots of money for VGJ, no surprise, considering how beaten down they have been. Pretty much everyone, with the exception of Naga, has nothing to their name.
They forced the cheese as well. Chappie used it in the fight.
But he does still hold the Aegis. And now they have to just get back to the dirty game of lanes here. I mean, I don't know if Maelstroms need to be considered soon, but it'd be nice to get these lanes pushed forward a little bit faster.
Abyssal Chappie now. He's got his own lockdown to be able to burst somebody down. At least he's been having a little bit of trouble just locking them down because of the Glimmer Capes and disengagement with Force Step and Stampede. This will definitely solve his problem.
This is while they're trying to pressure towards the mid and bottom lane. Top lane's coming in. FY's up there, plus a little bit of a Naga army. It's just very annoying here, but.
Yep, they sent, Bat Rider went back, Ghostic with his boots of travel, so he's going to be able to join the fray after pushing this lane out quite far.
Yep, back to the base they go, even including that Naga. Empire coming. They're looking
got the Octarine finished up on Naga.
They want to put an end to this one. Do not want to risk going into the late game here.
Can't fight the king of late game.
The queen of late game.
King.
Okay.
The queen. It's a Naga.
Yeah.
Do they have gender? I guess they do.
I won't look. All right, Casual Tornado, EMP, step off right now. Empire able to finally get the waves pushed on in. And this is their chance. We looked at VGJ here. By now have everything off and ready. Can they coordinate the best defense possible to prolong this one, maybe yet another 5 to 10 minutes and get the Naga that much better? Or will Empire say no?
They've got their best opportunity right now. All 3 lanes pushing in.
Best thing you can ask for Empire. They have to close the game out right here and now. If they really want to put it in the books, do it now. Chappie putting in the work. It's time for the objectives. Hitting at that tier 3, slowly but surely. Glyph forced. Is ROTK going to lead things off? Well, they step off, wait for the new wave. Tornado doesn't find its target.
It's okay, there's another one in 4 seconds.
Yep. Just the slow siege here.
Let's see, does he tornado again? No. Just throws Alacrity on himself.
So much hocus pocus here.
Freeze trying to do his best to push the lanes out in the meantime.
It's not the easiest. Unfortunately for, Ursa, can't make the easiest sieging use out of an Aegis, but he's trying. Dealing with the Nagas. Nagas pushing out mid lane.
Oh, they grab FY.
Oh, pull him back in. Can they blast out the monkey? Yes, they can. That
He
might
has no
be enough to
buyback
make
either.
a move in. They've also been able to get the catch onto Fenrir with the Magnetize. They will get the finish on that. He's out. We'll have to be forced to dish out the buyback on this one. Stampede for the reposition and a song to try to reset the fight. They stall out the remaining moments of the Magnetize. They ping, but oh my god.
He steals the sleep.
How many of them blink away at the back end of that sleep? Now King R, as mentioned, steals the sleep for himself, holds them in their place while they try to at least finish out some of the towers. Rax is now open, but ROTK steps in, goes for the hoof stomp, gets lifted up, thrown back down into an EMP, and with a deafening blast, should help get the finish there. Hiding under a Glimmer Cape, not going to be good enough. He's out of this one, does have a buyback, and spends the money. Omni slash the flat from Aggressive, hits a lot into Chappie. FN helps soak it up a bit so he stays alive, but finally they'll be able to burst through the remaining bits of those Aegis.
He's got Abyssal when he's up.
Still haven't been able to do much in the base. Only get the tier 3. The Raxes still stand.
Get a tier 3 and force 2 buybacks.
It's money.
They almost got a tier 4 as well. The creeps in the bottom lane have been pounding on that one for quite a while.
I don't think Empire should pull off too far. I think they need to give it another go here as soon as possible.
I absolutely agree with you.
Get it while the buybacks are gone.
DD Ursa now, too.
If that doesn't say let's go, I don't know what does.
He's trying to push out the mid wave a bit, but those Naga illusions are pretty buff.
And look at Freeze. I'm going to get over there, drop some illusions, get back to base. Man.
Batrider now with his very own Octarine.
Squeezing out here. VGJ, got to give them credit, man. They are squeezing out any chance they can in this game. They are just looking for the ways to add the minutes on the clock. It was a dominating game. Like 40-13, 42 minutes in, and only one Rax down.
First time Naga has surpassed the Ursa net worth.
Oh. Still, though, king of all net worth being FN here.
Yeah.
6,000 or so. Ahead of that Naga still. Okay. Looks like Empire looking to line things up. They have gotten mid lane taken care of. Ghost Chick's making his return. Chappie's like, I'll farm in the meantime to hope to get a finish onto my MKB. But eyes on the prize here for Empire. And Vici J have to scramble around some new ideas and a new possible defense to try to make it work this time, to try not to lose too much and do it all without having those precious buybacks.
I mean, they did lose FY right at the start of the fight before.
Yeah.
With him doing anything.
Immediate jump onto FN, but he has that Lincoln's
and they've
song
got the
from King R. Actually going to help nerf that brief engagement from VTJ. Sunstrike will hit him. So that here's your first swing from Empire here. That one actually more from VGJ, I guess. Trying to get the first jab onto FN.
Yeah, really struggling to kill this Rax, though. It's starting to become a bit of a problem. Naga is getting it very online.
Stop, though. They can't stop. You can't wait for them to have buybacks again, and they're just definitely going to be able to hold. The Naga just continues to swell.
Diffusal finished up. Another 1,500 gold for him. Level 20. He's had that for a bit. But yeah, trying to keep these two side lanes pushed out as far as possible.
All right, Empire back in there again. At least FN is. Quickly tries to take out the wave here. Pushes out the EMP, but does find himself hit with the stun. Can't really do much. Just occasionally pops up to deal with the wave, but then a new wave is right there.
Another tornado.
This is a headache, man.
Sunstrike on top. Fenrir.
All right, Force Spirits trying to go to work. Unhealable damage onto that range Rax.
Freeze is getting that mid tower right now with his illusions, though.
This is annoying. All right. Tier 2 down. Look at top lane.
Starting to cut the waves.
Cut it off
well.
there.
Yeah. Ghost Tech blinks in with the BKB.
This
actually
is
gets aggressive. That's a good target, but the sleep comes out. The BKB's popped from Empire.
Can they get the fish on aggressive? They're looking to go for it. He pops up the Manta. Blade Fury's out. He's good. They hit the shrine. VGJ still managing to hold on. They stun him back. The Stampede comes out. VGJ! Are they going to be able to hold the base on this one? They blast it back in, but they're going to be able to cast the Deafening Blast. They get a hold of aggressive. They try to slam him down. They need a bit more. Can they get the finish? He's still living. The ward has not been taken down, so he survives. He's waiting for the Sunstrike, and he's able to wait it out. Oh my god, how did he live? VGJ, they hold it again. They force Empire back. This is happening right now. This is happening. Empire can't close it. Running back and frantically back home. VGK, they smell blood. They catch the Rubik with the net, and they'll be able to slash him down. Sniped right there from FY.
Oh My God.
Are those racks still standing?
These racks are still standing.
Uh-oh. That's 6K or so net worth advantage for Invoker? That's looking like a 4K now. Oh, man.
And the tier 4 tower is healed up almost to
It's
full now as
happening. The weeds, they're getting so big. Where did all these weeds come from? Oh, no. Freaking Naga.
Oh, man.
Freaking Naga. Only Naga can do something like this.
King of the late game, and now the percentages has changed massively. It's now almost feeling like Vici is winning this game, and Empire is at a deficit when they are 40-16.
A certain miracle, and not the miracle you may know. I'm talking, Miniski miracle, had brought this before us in Dota.
The one thing is, though, in that last engagement, Chappie did not have his MKB on him, which makes a big difference because he missed a couple hits onto aggressive, which would have been the kill for sure. So now having that finished up, the next amount of damage that they're able to burst out is going to be much higher.
Oh, look at that. Okay, a convenient spot out onto said aggressive. We'll be able to get the finish there.
FN went for an MKB as well. He's trying to be a right-clicking force now too, trying to get that transition going.
Empire could step back and go for the lanes. Do they pressure and move in for the buyback? Do they try to find a time to weasel in a Roche? This is a bit of a interesting period now. While that happens, Freeze is still, look at this, grinding his way up and through top lane.
I don't think they can handle these illusions, to be honest with you. I don't think they can push their lanes out properly.
Freeze is doing it, man. He is doing his Naga thing.
They need to enter with the creep wave in the bottom right now. They need to enter top immediately. The glyph is up, though, for Vici.
FY might have spotted him there. He was in a Shadow Blade. Might have spotted him from the high ground. FN's inside. They know that this is. They know that this game has gotten way too urgent, and they got to get these racks down.
Here comes
No
the
more
sleep
aggressive
engagement.
Chappie. Sleep comes in from Vici J.
Oh, but they get the
Stolen
BKB
sleep.
lasso.
BKB lasso pullback here. It is on the Monkey King. They could take him out right away, and they will. He has no buyback. The buyback is actually going to get forced out now from aggressive. Stampede rolling on in. They catch him with a tornado and a meatball combo here, and RTK is going to get dropped.
Combo.
Okay, Empire might have found their way back in this one, but top lane, the Raxes were also taken down. The Naga was able to do her thing. Empire, though, will be able to equalize that lane, taking the racks themselves. Being 2 racks above is being in a great spot, but I think until the Megas are out, Vici J are just going to keep on fighting.
Finding that pickoff on aggressive in the jungle, just able for them to jump in and just claim that top racks as well. And just a beautiful combo coming out from them too. That tornado combo with the Earth Spirit follow-up on top of the Meteor Deafening Blast.
Sweet stuff.
Some good stuff, yeah. Empire now going for that, what, fourth Roshan, so more Aegis Cheese. Ghost. I really like how like adamant he was on initiating even through the
Naga's
sleep.
coming in. Oh, she like walked in Riptide and I would have had a heart attack. Okay, well, they'll secure the extra life here, and I would imagine still more urgency from Empire as they might feel good to finally claim a second set of racks, but it is not over till it's over. Not in the Naga game.
Yeah, the one thing is that it is the Naga versus the world. Aggressive is very weak now at this point. Pretty much everybody on the side of Empire is tied up with him.
You've handed your life and your game over to Mother now, Mother Naga, as she will suck the life of the whole map. And that's what you have to do. You forfeit things over, and you let Freeze do his thing, and he's doing it. He's doing it as well as we'll see like a Liquid do it. But Empire have one more racks ahead of him here to try to put it over. It looks like they've been able to get the lanes back forward, mostly across the river. Looking to rush their way through the bottom lane, catching a hold of these Naga illusions. Good takedown there.
Man, everybody on the side of Empire is so high level too. I'm just like clicking at them. I was like, wow, that's Earth Spirit's level 22. That Rubik's level 20. They're all level 20. Everybody's like level 20 now at this point. I mean, it is 50 minutes, but it just feels like they've been a little bit stuck.
Yeah. All right, they got the bomb lane in. Mid lane's the final hurrah, which is also just right outside the base of Vici J.
They've got 2 lanes in right now, though. Freeze is starting to set up the illusions and push in toward top, so I think this might be go time for Empire. The next things that they can start doing, though, is picking up the boots of travel, too. And then that's when the Earth Spirit is allowed to, with the Shadow Blade, be able to go run around and maybe look for those Nagas in those situations. But as I'm saying that, Lasso coming out bottom, ROTK.
Can they get him? Pull him right through the ice ball, but he's able to bounce on 4, and almost looks as if he never took any damage to begin with. Aggressive, confidently heading outside here. Does some mana stealing, it looks like, on the Ursa, and steps away. Still delaying out the time because look at the other lanes. You know, the longer they wait, those waves will be cut, and suddenly Empire will have no more momentum, no more waves to work with pushing into the base, and they'll have to step off again.
They have to enter with this one wave right now.
This is their wave. They can't lose it.
And
it's gone. Well, there is another wave en route, but by that point, you know, by the time it makes its way all the way there, the top lane's going to be pushed in a bit.
They still have it up. The backdoor protection is not kicked in just yet, and the creep wave bottom is almost on its way to. Yeah, backdoor protection did not kick in. They still had that one creep bottom for enough time. Nice for Empire at least. They'll get the tier 3 down. Now it kicks back in, but the creeps bottom are starting to walk in. They're very close to breaking that back door again. Freeze trying to claim that melee Rex top, but the creeps aren't there either, so backdoor for both sides.
And now Freeze is back at mid lane here, looking to stop the roll there, but here comes Empire. Ghost Chick with Lasso up, looking to find the target, trying to peep on inside. Is that the real Freeze? Oh, it was. Split the illusions, they ping it again. Oh, just missed on the tornado. Chappie goes back in for a hold of Freeze, pulls him out. Can they burst her down before she's able to get off the song? They can't quite get it yet. They hit him with the Abyssal, but he gets the force off to the side. Now he's hit with the Magnetize. Finally able to get off the song. Tries to run it back away. The song has been stolen. King R has his own tune to sing.
And it's an
able to
Aghanim, so it heals everybody to full.
Oh my, they're all restored right back up, and they're going to get the finish. Now looking onto target, they're going to get the takedown as well onto ROTK. Back inside is going to be the aggressive Freeze combo, and Empire get back to work. Megas before him. Can they get the finish onto the Rex here?
Man, King R with the Aether Lens, with the Aghanims, and with the cast range, he's able to steal the sleep from out of range of the sleep every single time. So being able to just heal up his buddies with that.
Aggressive, spinning away. They get the slashes on there, and the finish onto Monkey King. He's going to be out of this one for good. And Glyph barely holds it alive here before the Megas. He's like, I want to get the Megas, but he loses the Aegis here.
He's got his BKB up, though, once the Aegis comes out. So he's just going to force this one.
Pop it and get it down. Can he do it? Yes.
He got it.
Megas are unleashed. Empire can...
I think he's fine. Yeah, he's okay. He already accepted the fact that he was going to die for that.
But is that the end of the game, though?
Not just yet. It's very hard for... It's not that hard for them to keep the Megas out. However, when there's heroes coming as well, that's where it becomes a totally different story.
Here we go, Vici. They're just rushing their way down this mid lane here.
I love me some King R Rubik, man. It just brings me back to thinking about those ESL Manila, the black holes. They just got stolen back and forth versus Secret.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
This time he's gotten sleep multiple times. He's gotten Stampede a few times as well. However, though, I do think that Ghostic is making some incredibly good plays with those lassos.
Yeah.
The BKB lasso during the sleeps over and over again, just always grabbing the right
Freeze
target.
was just kind of hanging there in the front of the lane, and maybe they suspected that Empire had totally pulled off, but he was just in kind of a very suspect position.
Yeah.
It was so suspect that at first when he flew over, he probably figured it was a Naga illusion, but once they saw him split, that's when they decided to turn around and go for it. But
doing their best. Doing what they can versus these Megas.
Yeah, it's a whole different game right now.
Empire, everybody's got buyback. Majority of them have, or not majority, FN has a refresher inside of his backpack. And they just call it.
Okay, they call it. I think that's the best thing. I mean, credit to Vici. They played the best they could out of the situation, given that they had the Naga game. Freeze did his damnedest.
They almost brought it. They almost were able to bring this one back, but Empire were just a bit too far ahead, and just some beautiful lassos from Ghostic, and then some nice combos coming out from both the Earth Spirit and the Invoker, and King R getting some nice sleep steals over and over again. That like reset in that fight. They were all sitting like, I would say like 50%, 60% HP. Pumps them all back up to full HP.
That was awesome. And credit to Empire too. It looked like at moments there, especially Chappie, just getting a bit too ahead of himself. A few more throws like that, and it definitely would have been a whole different game. But here they're able to hold on. Empire will take game number 1. Fantastic for them. They were already sitting on 4 points. This puts them to 5. With another win, they'll jump all the way up to 7. And that gets them in good contention for that second seed. Vici, though, struggle continues. And I actually think with that loss, they have no chance of making it into the upper bracket.
They are now confirmed
and
lower
they
bracket.
are confirmed lower bracket. So very unfortunate for them. But there's still one more game ahead of us. I'm Dakota. That's Fog. We'll be back for game number 2 of VGJ versus Empire.